200 players who shook the cop.
And still, Rush in the middle, Whelan on the near side as we look. Nicol. Oh, I say, what a classic goal!
Stevie Nicol. He's a one of. I don't know what his weakness was, but he had plenty of strengths.
Nicol. Oh, he's hit it perfectly!
Well, Stevie Nicol, I mean, really, we are talking an Anfield legend here. In fact, I always think in some ways it's one of the slightly sad things that he isn't a name that immediately comes to mind, but it should do, because when you look at what he's won, it's unbelievable. You think, how could anyone not kind of mention him instantly, you know, up there with, say, you know, Dalglish and Hansen, to talk about a couple of his teammates.
Steve was kind of the much maligned player in the team, and they had all the Scottish lads having a go with him and stuff, and to be fair, most of the time he brought it upon himself.
Stevie Nicol was like the funniest guy, the daftest guy I've ever met in my life, but what a player.
Houghton, Mike Marsh, pull behind Saunders, Nicol! 8 minutes to spare, Steve Nicol with the rescue goal.
Great player at centre half or at full back, could play anywhere really, kicked the ball equally well with both feet, and popped up with the vital goal now and again.
Great energy. He could play full back, left back, right side midfield player. In fact, he could probably play any position on the pitch. He was so versatile.
Aldridge releasing Nicol on the far side, Beardsley in the middle. It's still Nicol, he's gone all the way, and that is the hat-trick. What a tremendous personal performance by the Liverpool number 4.
He was a real character, an unbelievable character. He had size 12 boots, and he loved junk food. If you don't believe me, this is what Alan Hansen had to say about him. Hansen said his fitness was astonishing, but dietitians will be horrified at the amount he could eat. He could eat for Britain. He and I, Alan Hansen, once went on a Norwegian cruise, and he probably consumed more than the rest of us together. It was not unusual for him to go through 6 or 8 packets of crisps in one go. He never carried
Nicol. Liverpool have a third.
Al Hansen again says about him, when my knee problems had taken their toll on my running, it made me feel I could light a cigar and read a newspaper to have Steve on the outside. And I remember talking to some of other of Steve's teammates, and they said, oh yeah, you know, before a match he'd just sit there eating Mars bars and packets of crisps, and then did his stuff on the wings. So I suppose the lesson from that one, don't listen to this young kids hoping to aspire to the Premier League, is that you can eat what you like. If you're a genius and you're fit, like Steve Nicol was, then you can do whatever you want.
Dalglish finding Rush, and now Mark Lawrenson. Austin once more, and the header goes down, and it goes in from Steve Nicol, and that makes it 3. Well, you have to say, if anybody today deserves a goal, Steve Nicol, for his work down the left-hand side, particularly in the first half, does. And now, as he moved into a central position, he's there to finish off. The cross from Mark Lawrenson, wide of Southall, 3-0.